Hello, everyone. This is Robert Landau, and this is another episode of a trivia program here on Live Life Well TV that we call Did You Know? And did you know that this happens to be a special edition of Did You Know that honors the television entertainment industry? Stay tuned for the fun. All right, are you ready? The following television trivia comes from a website by the name of triviaquestionsnow.com. Here we go. Did you know that Whoopi Goldberg's real name happens to be Karen Johnson? Did you know that the very first sitcom did not originate in the United States? The very first television sitcom happened to have been a British one titled Pinwright's Progress. It was noted for being the world's first television sitcom. It aired from November 1946 through May of 1947. So it goes without saying that the television sitcom as a whole has been around a lot longer than many of us were originally aware of. Did you know that the acronym OWN, OWN, happens to be a very popular cable television channel that you might have seen on occasion? That acronym, OWN, stands for the Oprah Winfrey Network, and it is a wonderful cable station at that. Don't know if you've seen it, but Oprah has a lot of very uplifting, positive thinking type shows that span the gamut from really good programs that feature people in therapy that you can learn a lot from, really great programs by some of the nation's greatest motivational speakers and self-help authors, and really the list goes on. If you haven't seen the OWN Network as of yet, do take a look at it. It probably is featured on your cable TV channel dial. Next up, did you know that Miley Cyrus was only 11 years old when she first auditioned for the role of Hannah Montana? At first, Miley, at the tender age of 11 years old, was denied the role of the Disney Channel's Hannah Montana due to being too young and small. However, due to her singing and acting talents, which are wonderful, she could not be denied. Miley Cyrus also has a very robust recording career, and you might have seen her as a judge on the great TV show The Voice, depending on the season. Did you know that there was a country that actually banned The Simpsons in 2006? That country was China. Did you know that in August 2006, along those lines, the Chinese government banned the cartoon show The Simpsons from being shown on primetime television there? They did this to try to save their local animation industry. Did you know that the first ever series to air on the Disney Channel was called Good Morning Mickey? Did you know that in 2006, a star from a very popular television sitcom was blacklisted due to his going on a racist tirade? I wonder if you might remember that. The TV show was Seinfeld. The actor Michael Richards, who played the unforgettable role of Cosmo Kramer of Seinfeld fame, unfortunately couldn't control his emotions during a stand-up routine of his at a comedy club in LA. That outburst went global, went viral. I remember seeing it on YouTube that year, and that really pretty much ended Michael Richards' acting career, and probably his comic career too. In this age of cell phones and such, you really got to be careful. You really got to be careful. But of course, there's no excuse for a racist tirade at a comedy club or anywhere, cell phone or not. Did you know that I have a question for you? Here's the question. What breed is the dog Snoopy from the popular TV show cartoon series The Peanuts? What breed is Snoopy from Peanuts cartoon fame? Any guesses? A beagle. He's a beagle. What a wonderful character Charles Schulz made out of Snoopy. There was a it was an off-Broadway show that you might have seen because it went on tour, still done from time to time, called You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, where actors actually play those Peanuts characters. It was a wonderful show, really great show. They captured the characters of the cartoon strip beautifully in that show. Did you know that there is a TV show that was based on the life of the infamous drug lord Pablo Escobar? That show has been criticized, as you can well imagine, for glorifying the drug trade. The show was called Narcos. Narcos, despite some viewers feeling that Narcos glorified the life of an illegal drug dealer. As of 2019, a spin-off of the Netflix series was in the works. Janetta, let's do that question again. Yeah, that was terrible. So sorry, but let's go back to a beagle. That was the Snoopy, and I talked about the Broadway show. So let's just go back to this Narcos question. 3, 2, 1. Did you know that there is a TV show that was actually based on the life of the infamous drug lord Pablo Escobar? That show has been criticized for glorifying the drug trade. The show was actually called Narcos, Narcos, despite some viewers feeling that Narcos glorified the life of that illegal drug dealer. As of 2019, a spin-off of the Netflix series was in the works. Television ratings. Next up is this. Did you know that the cartoon series South Park is one of the longest running shows in TV history and is still on air today? It made its television debut back in 1997. Did you know that there is a spin-off of a very popular television series that is believed by conspiracy theorists to have predicted 9/11? I'm going to read that again because it's quite a question. Did you know that there is a spin-off of a very popular television series that is believed by many conspiracy theorists to have predicted 9/11? The pilot episode of a show called The Lone Gunman, a spin-off of the X-Files, aired on March 4th, 2001, and featured a hijacked passenger plane flying towards the World Trade Center. There are 2 more Did You Knows left. Here's the second to last one. Did you know that there is a TV-based talent show that's been credited with actually saving a contestant's life? The show is one you might have heard of, The X Factor. So back in 2007, The X Factor judges Simon Cowell and Sharon Osbourne recommended that a particular contestant on that episode of the show see a throat specialist due to the contestant having a, quote, very weird sounding voice, unquote. The contestant followed their advice, and doctors discovered she had a potentially fatal lung disease, which they were able to treat, and thus that contestant's life was saved. I love true facts like that. Here's the last one for this episode of Did You Know? And it's in the form of a question. Ever see the hit series Friends? You probably have at least one episode, I would think. And if you have, what is the character of Chandler in Friends? What is his last name? Any guesses on that? If you've ever seen the hit series Friends, the character of Chandler, what is his last name in the show? Chandler Bing is played by incredible actor Matthew Perry. Friends was aired on NBC from 1994 all the way to 2004, lasting an incredible 10 seasons. So that about wraps it up for this special television-based episode of Did You Know? Hope you had a good time. Hope you learned some new things about the great medium of television. This has been Robert Landau, Live Life Well TV host, with another episode of Did You Know? We'll see you next episode. Thanks for tuning in.